Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to show you how to make taco stuffed shells. We're going to take pasta shells and we're going to stuff it with a delicious mixture that has ground beef and other taco flavors in it. Oh, it's going to be a good one today. This is perfect for Cinco de Mayo coming up. What a different way to make something that's got taco flavors in it. And also if you have a Taco Tuesday or another day during the week that you make a taco meal, here you go. We're going to start by getting our jumbo shells ready. I've got my large pot of water that I've brought to a boil. Just going to take the lid off. It always comes to a boil faster if you put a lid on it. We're going to put in 1 pound of jumbo shells. You want the jumbo because those are the large ones. Well, the largest ones they have. And what I'm going to do is flavor the water first with some salt. So I'm going to go in with half a tablespoon, flavor those shells up. Okay, this is what the shells look like. We're going to cook these to al dente because they'll finish cooking in the oven. And let's see, so it'll take about 14 to 15 minutes to cook these. I'm just going to stir these around for about 30 seconds. That'll keep them from sticking, and then we'll let them go. Now we're going to drain these when they're done and then run cold water over them to cool them down so that way we can stuff them without burning our hands. I just want to take a quick moment and wish a happy birthday to Dottie Parker. I hope you have a great day. You're going to want to drain your noodles. Your big shells there. We're going to cool our jumbo shells down with some cold water. That way they're easy to handle. Because right now, you would not be able to hold that. This will finish the cooking process too. Make sure they don't cook any longer. Just be careful with them. All right. To start the meat mixture, what we're going to do is brown up 1 pound of ground beef over medium-high heat. I'm just going to take my meat masher here, break it up. While this is starting to brown, we're going to chop up 1 onion and get that in here. Depending on the size of your onion, I may be doing half an onion here. We're just going to cut off the ends, peel off that outer layer, and then dice this thing up. Now, who doesn't like a mashup? We've got Mexican going on here into like pasta shells, right? What a fun way to eat pasta with different flavors. I'm probably going to put the whole onion in. They soften down and they add nice flavor, plus it bulks it up. I'm just following the lines of the onion. Actually, I'm coming the other way. Then just turn your onion, run your knife through the slices, and you got nice sized dices. Really fast, really easy. You can do this before you even get your chopper out. And since this is the only thing we're chopping up, you don't need to get a chopper out for this. Do that right here. We're going to add this to our ground beef, and while the ground beef is browning up, the onions will be softening down. Okay, the ground beef is browned up and the onions are nice and soft. I've put some paper towels on the back end over here just to get some of that grease up. You don't want that in your mixture. All right, let's flavor this up. We're gonna start with some taco seasoning, your favorite brand, flavor, whatever you like. I use homemade taco seasoning that I create. I put it in a container here that's airtight. It smells so delicious. If you want this recipe, I'll link it down below in the description box, or you can find it at my recipe blog, catherinesplates.com. Just type in Big Batch Taco Seasoning and you'll always have it ready. The way you like it, with no fillers, no artificialness to it at all. All right, we're gonna add that to our meat mixture. Now, if you're using the homemade version, there's 3 tablespoons going in, or you can use 1 pack of seasoning from your store. Well, look at the color of that. 2 and 3. We're gonna add in about 2/3 of a jar of salsa. This is 24 ounces. So we're gonna put about 16 ounces in. Ooh, we better hurry. There we go, right there. We're gonna mix this together. Get some liquid down in there. Now, if you want to add corn, my recipe does call for corn. I thought I had corn, but I don't have corn, but that's fine. It's a filler. All right, what we're going to do now is add 1/2 cup of shredded Mexican cheese blend. And while we add that, I'm going to turn off our burner. Mix this all together. The cheese adds some flavor and also acts as a binder for our mixture. And once you're done with this, just give it a taste for salt and extra pepper, which it comes in the taco seasoning, but if you need more flavor, add more flavor. Which of course we're going to do. So I'm going to grab a spoon and give it a try. There we go. That's delicious. We're going to be using a 9x13 baking dish. We're going to put in some salsa. About 1/2 cup. We're just going to smooth it out. This will help the pasta from sticking, and it'll steam some deliciousness right into those shells too. All right, I'm going up the sides just a little bit because we will have some shells on the edges here. There we go. Now you can use any flavor salsa that you want. This is a medium, so there's a little heat to it, and then you can use the mild if you want, or the hot, whatever you like. All right, let's stuff some shells. Okay, we're going to take one of our cooled shells. I'm going to kind of open it up. Now I'm using just a cookie scoop. This is the really small one, about 1.5 inch. And I'm going to go into the mixture. I'll place it right inside. And then we're going to place this right into our baking dish. I'll leave it open there. We're going to get another shell and do the same thing until we fill up our baking dish. I tend to cook more shells than needed just to make sure that I have whole shells once they're cooked, because sometimes they break on you. There we go. If you have extra mixture, you can go back and see if you can fill in on some of them. Now this recipe made 16. Okay, I added a little bit of water to the rest of what we have in the salsa jar. And we're just going to drizzle right across the shells here. Then I'm just going to take a pastry brush and just go in between with the salsa. This will help the shells from sticking. Just kind of coat them there. All right, we're going to bring some cheese over. I'll sprinkle some right on top of our shells. About 4 to 6 ounces. This was the Mexican style cheese blend. It's got Monterey Jack cheese, cheddar cheese, queso blanco cheese, and asadero cheese shreds. That's what we're using. I've got my oven preheated at 350 degrees. We're going to bake these for 15 to 20 minutes till that cheese is nice and melty and kind of golden brown on top. I'll be back because we're going to garnish these. Just pulled these out of the oven. Don't those look delicious? Let's give them a pop of color. I've got some sliced green onion that I'm going to sprinkle all on top. We're going to serve this up with some sour cream, some pico, and whatever else you like on tacos or your Mexican food. There we go. Diving in. Here's my bite. Grab a little dollop of sour cream. Mmm. Mmm. My mouth is confused. It's like, is this pasta or is this taco? We got both of them together. Mmm. Very delicious. Full of flavor. Wow. Perfect for Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo coming up. Switch it up a little bit. All right, you guys, give me a thumbs up on this one. Make sure you like this video. Share it with your family and friends so they can make it too. Maybe they'll make it for you. All right, comment down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all on the next episode.